trying, they're trying.
I just think everyone should be a...
अरे
हाँ बोल।
फुल देखने
मैं गेम में हूँ, 5 मिनट में आना।
This realm... If you ever...
Stabilize!
Gotcha! Things are about to get dicey. Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! moon! Busted! Yeah! Got her! Skyward! Quietly now.
मैं छोड़ नहीं कर रहा कुछ उसके लिए सेफ कर रहा आर्कॉन के लिए और उसके लिए फटुई के लिए गलत टीम ने क्या किया बे
Bow your head. Gather!
Strike a pose! Time to shine! Barbados, guide us!
Silence! Bow your head. Solidify!
Yoo-hoo! Let the world come alive! I swear by my sword!
Settle down! Silence! Stabilize!
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
तो कल कॉलेज नहीं जाना है ना
Full is blood! Barbados!
मैं पर नहीं બધા ના આવતા હોય તો પછી નહીં જવું બે કેમ જતા હશે તો નહીં જવાનું પછી
Why now?
Traveler,
Mualani?
it's the abyss. Come with me. Muala, one moment. I'll be right there.
No.
Couldn't have said it. Hang in there. We're here to help. Need a surfboard?
Oh,
Faster.
Tide rises!
Have they been contaminated by the abyss?
No, they are the abyss. Destroy them.
Gather!
All right, let's finish this fast. Yeah, skyward.
The tide rises! Yeah!
Thank you.
I'm all right. Go help the others.
I almost died.
Let's round them up. Transfixed. We've cleared out most of the monsters. Looks like let's go ask him.
Mana academic calendar.
Let's ride!
Amina!
Oh, it's you three. Think we were prepared for
Where'd they come from?
the east side. An abyssal.
A kind of gate created by the abyss. The only way to end the attack is to destroy the pylon as soon as possible. Otherwise...
Exactly.
All right, we'll go seal off the one to the east. Traveler, Paimon,
Of course! On behalf of...
let's go. There's...
Mualani, is that the pylon?
That's it, all right. Come on, let's get rid of this thing. Ha! Off we go. Laid bare.
Carving wave!
My turn. The hearth is now extinguished.
Game's up. Time's over. Seize the skies.
Let's ride! Whew!
I don't see any...
Do these attack?
Yeah, besides, come on, we should head back. Huh? What are you looking at? Is there something over there?
You're right. Wait, that area looks kind of familiar.
What? We probably don't have any reinforcements over there.
Huh? Seems like the monsters are decreasing in number.
Come on, everyone, keep it up! Overruled.
Gather!
Boom! Busted.
Yeah!
Carving
Ateya, what are you doing?
I was in a...
Stop talking.
Is this the right area? Hello? Anyone there?
Ateya took care of it, but she's injured. Quick, someone get a doc. Oh, wait, no.
Ateya!
You think I couldn't tell you were avoiding...
And forget it.
The impurities in the element.
What?
The anguish. I also came across.
Ateya! Ateya! Wait, what do you mean? What is this? Some sort of purification? The abyssal power, it's being cleansed away.
How can that be? I never knew that was even possible.
काही नाही मन चालू था तारे मैंने कॉल कर निकलू
Ateya!
क्या बोल रहा है
नहीं कर रहा
हाँ हेलो अच्छा
The mark of the abyss.
वो
It's gone.
आर्कॉन के लिए और
Yes,
फटुई के लिए
thanks to
जमा
the
कर रहा
traveler. By the way, traveler,
आर्कन
Are you alright?
गारंटीड आर्कन
I
कब आ
just saw
रही है
you purify abyssal power
हाँ,
from your
2 पैच
shore.
बाद
और फटुई
Good.
उसका पता नहीं
Thank goodness.
2 पैच तक मेरे को पुल नहीं करना
You
पड़ेगा क्या
scared us all half.
अबे इसके बाद के पैच में कौन कौन आ रहा है पता है क्या तेरे को
नहीं इसके बाद के
एक
पेज
वो
में वो
line-
आ रहा है
All right, everyone,
जो
head
लाइन
back and
वाली आ
get
रही
some
है
rest.
जीलो
We'll
लिंक
meet here tomorrow.
पता नहीं वो ड्रैगन वाला नहीं है
We'll celebrate Atea's recovery, and most
अरे वो तो
importantly,
अभी आ
we'll show
रहा
the
है
traveler
यही
and
पैच में है
Paimon
वो
how
तो
grateful we are for their
This
वो
aid.
डेंड्रो वाला ना
Let's make it an occasion to remember.
हाँ यही पैच में है रेडन के साथ आ रहा
Got it.
इसी पेज में पता नहीं।
है
Got any
ये
other secret
काजुआ और
powers I should know
मुलानी
about?
के बैनर के बाद उनका बैनर
Oh, but
Pata nahi
seriously,
next
you
patch
really
mein
came
kya.
through for us tonight, so thank you.
Paimon almost forgot you had that ability. You used it back in. That was some quick thing.
हाँ नेक्स्ट पैच में वो हो सकती है वो बेडो की जो सिस्टर नहीं है बेडो जैसी
Abyssal power still exists
हाँ।
within her
क्या बोला
body.
भाई क्या बोला
Below-
Immersing
जैसी
herself
नहीं
in
है।
hot water would accelerate the corrosion of her
कौन सी बेडो जैसी
We think
Oh,
Auntie
बिल्ली की
Atea's
पूंछ
illness has
वाली,
taken a
शेर की पूंछ वाली।
she can never.
Hello.
आज जो पेड़ के ऊपर बैठी थी ट्रेलर में
हाँ वो बफर है बफर काजुआ की तरह मेरे को
आ
वो
सकती
अच्छी
है।
लगेगी
वो
तो मैं
जियो है
निकाल
ना
लूंगी
यहाँ से
हाँ बफर है जियो का बफर है पहले काजुआ कैसे बफ देता है उनको वो
लेकिन जियो कैरेक्टर मेरे पास है ही नहीं डीपीएस कोई
भाई मेरे पास जियो की तो लाइन है मेरा अल्बेडो है ना वो 2900 उसका डिफेंस कर दिया मैंने
मेरा निकालना उसको बनता नहीं मतलब
फिर मेरे पास नाविया भी है जोंगली भी है
हाँ तो मैं तेरी आईडी में खेल लेगा धीरे से
खेल लेना नाविया को तो मैंने टू पीस करके बनाया है ये लोग बोल रहे हैं कि 5.3 से माविका आएगी और फिर 5.4 में कैपिटानो आएगा
Not interested in
Captain
hanging out with the other kids. Snacks, none
तो
of the
फटुई
above,
बोल रहा है
huh?
ना तो वो
अच्छा
मास्क वाला
I heard you were the one who cleansed the abyssal power yesterday.
5.4 में
Who? Me?
5.4 या 5 में आएगा वो।
तो उसमें तो
Yes,
मेरे ख्याल से
you.
वो आने वाली
Come
है
on.
आर्कॉन
Hey,
वो
Just go.
5.3
You
में
have
आना
fun.
all right.
हाँ तो फिर जमा करना ही पड़ेंगे क्योंकि दोनों निकालने और मेरा 50-50 है
Mualani,
Yeah?
tell me, how are your parents?
They're away on business. Traveler, did something happen?
I guess I should
क्या
explain. I
डालते
wasn't
हो टाइम
visiting
को?
the hot springs because I was getting better. And that it's because my body isn't. Your friends say the hot springs. I'm just trying to enjoy them for as long as I have left.
Oh,
Mualani?
that better not happen.
But yesterday, seeing you,
तू
even
टेलीग्राम
if I
यूज
was
करता
never
है
injured,
मैट्रिक्स
old age would still take me one day.
पढ़ा हुआ है लेकिन
Just
खोलता नहीं
remember, whether
हाँ तो
in
मैं तेरे को
life
एक
or death,
टीम वो लिंक भेजता
I
हूँ,
understand. I'll
वो
do
ज्वाइन कर
everything
लेना।
in my power to protect our tribe,
ठीक है।
our nation,
वो इसके ऊपर वो
and
सारा
good.
आता है, लीक स्पीक्स।
Oh, and if any of
मैं
you have the
डिस्कॉर्ड के
chance
सर्वर
to
में
meet
था,
the
बट
लीक पे
डिस्कॉर्ड
Archon,
लीक्स की
का
बात
मेरा
करता है।
could you give this to her for me?
किसके
मेरी स्ट्रीम की।
A talisman. It's brought me.
तेरी स्ट्रीम चल
Just
रही
tell
है
her,
क्या?
don't worry.
हाँ,
We'll make sure she
मजाक कर
gets
रहा
it.
क्या गांड, क्या गांड है इसकी?
हूँ। लिंक
इसके
डाली
ऊपर
कहाँ
से
है?
ही डिस्कॉर्ड। अच्छा, कैपिटानोस रियल नेम पेरिन हैरी।
है?
हाँ, पेरिन हैरी उसका नाम है।
ये तो फैज़मो का कोई भूत लग रहा है।
Traveler,
पेरिन हैरी।
attack!
Ex-
5.2 के अंदर ड्रैगन स्पाइन का इवेंट आएगा और वंडर रीरन आएगा।
वंडर कौन था?
Life is a.
अरे वो कार,
स्कार। मैंने तो याद नहीं।
भाई ये जियो बफर अच्छी निकली ना, मैं निकाल रखी, जो उखाड़ने उखाड़ लेंगे।
यहाँ तो तेरी आईडी से मैं खेलेगा ना, क्योंकि मेरे पास तो है नहीं कोई जियो।
5.3 में लेंटन राइट आएगा।
इसमें टाइम स्किप क्यों नहीं होता जब 2 दिन का डालते हैं आराम को। फिक्स इसको डालो बेटा स्किप का। ये क्या है वेट करने का?
5.2 में मैप का बड़ा छोटा सा हिस्सा खुलेगा।
देख क्या बोलता है, 40 पुल पहले से हैं, 10 या 20 पुल करके देखूं।
10 पुल करना, 10 पुल में निकल जाएगा। नहीं निकला तो
Paimon feels like a
कोई नहीं
whole
भाई,
new Paimon
स्ट्रीम
after
पे
मिली
those
तो
2
मिली,
days
ना
in the
मिली
hot springs.
हाँ स्ट्रीम पे
The
ये
Abyss
कर स्ट्रीम।
kinda threw a wrench in our
मैं डिस्कॉर्ड
मैं
पे नहीं
यूट्यूब
relaxation
गया
पे
इसलिए
plan.
बोल रहा हूँ।
लिंक भेज मेरे को।
Still,
प्रमोशन
spending
में
time
डाली हुई है।
here really has felt like a vacation. The
फोन में हुआ काम
Koholosaurs are
मुझसे
so...
करवा।
Oh, and
एक
Atea's
कहना है
snacks were
पहले
yelling at some...
और सब्सक्राइब भी कर चल।
मैं
Hey,
हूँ
you
पहले से
guys.
सब्सक्राइबर
Sleep
तेरा।
well, lad?
Yep,
अच्छा
this...
तो
Glad
क्या
you
चलता
like
है?
it.
Hey, Mualani!
जाके सब्सक्राइबर्स खोल अपने वो यूट्यूब
Yeah?
में उसमें
What do you
वो
need?
The team's
And Kachina?
Kachina, but don't worry.
मैं तेरे को
That's a
डिस्कॉर्ड पे
relief.
म्यूट कर रहा
Exactly.
All right,
कर दे।
thanks for letting...
हूँ।
Jeez, she sounded a little anxious.
Mualani, you said the Abyss was cunning just now, but it seems like the Abyss just wants to destroy everything. Like,
At a glance, it certainly... But through 500 years ago, the Abyss... That's right. And Natlan was the worst affected of all.
એટલે
It
શું
took the
કર્યું તું એ?
combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and Hero... Even so, our tribe's waters were contaminated. It was like each disaster was designed for... Exactly. We now believe...
and that's how...
Yes. Luckily, now every...
You must have...
Every battle responsibility, but to think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations, it's kind of romantic. Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know. We have to. Anyway, let's head. The sea's not.
आया क्या स्ट्रीम पे?
पुल कर बे मैट्रिक्स।
आया स्ट्रीम पे?
आ गया मैं। आ गया।
नहीं निकली रे बाबा। कचीना।
Peace prevails throughout the land, and all things are made new, as buds in the spring.
कचीना।
This is an auspicious
कुछ
era
नहीं,
for
इसका
humanity.
स्ट्रीम देख रहा हूँ। स्किप कर दे, स्किप। पचीना निकल गई, नाइस। एक और कर दे। अबे 30 हो जाएगी, कर दे ना एक और। मैट्रिक्स। अबे देखना, देख 14 पुल में निकल जाएगा आराम से।
अब नहीं करूंगा।
नहीं निकलेगा तो, अबे नहीं निकलेगा तो पीटी बिल्ड होगी, क्यों टेंशन ले रहा है?
बेटे 60 पुल हो गए, 61। अब करूंगा 71 जाएगा।
हाँ तो करना।
क्यों?
अरे तो देख, तू दो पैच ऐसे भी बचा ही रहा है ना। इसके अब दो।
बस बच गया।
भाई तेरी स्ट्रीम के कारण मेरे कान बज रहे हैं, पता है तेरे को?
क्यों बज रहा
मैं इधर बोल रहा हूँ, उधर सुनाई दे रहा है मेरे को।
है?
कर ले, कर ले। अब सिंगल सिंगल निकाल, एक 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 एक।
हाथ पिटी जाऊंगा क्या?
चिंता मत कर, मेरे जैसा तो नहीं होगा तेरा।
75।
वे 73 हुआ अभी तेरा, 75 कहाँ से?
अबे
ये
पहले
74।
41 था मेरा। तो ये 30 पुल मारे।
अच्छा, हाँ तो कितना?
और अब ये 5 सिंगल सिंगल किए। 46।
आज थोड़ी
76।
3 हुए ना सिंगल।
3 का। उस स्ट्रीम में थोड़ा पीछे देख रहा होगा तू।
अच्छा। ओ
76।
नाइस ट्रेवरूज निकली बे।
तेनारी।
नर
The
निकल गया,
secrets of
बेस
the
गया।
चलो अब
mechanical
गारंटी है।
arts are too profound to
हाँ,
convey in a
तू
few.
रोना मत।
रहूंगा कहीं को। ये कितने पुल से? 140।
हम्म,
140 प्लस 53।
कोई नहीं, गारंटीड है भाई अब तो।
192। 192।
192 पुल्स है ना?
हाँ।
Simple words.
हाँ तो अच्छा है।
हाँ,
Oh,
आराम
but
से निकल
why
जाएंगे,
must the
आराम
listener
से।
grow weary whenever I
हम्म,
begin to divulge them?
तेरा यूआईडी भेज तो मेरे को, चेक करता हूँ तेरे बिल्ड्स।
चल आर्टिफैक्ट रोल करते हैं।
क्या करते हैं, रोल?
आर्टिफैक्ट।
अबे तू डिस्कॉर्ड पे स्ट्रीम कर यार, इज्जत से, उसमें मेरी आवाज दो दो बार सुनाई दे रही है।
अच्छा, उसमें लाइक कर पहले।
कर दिया मैंने शायद, नहीं किया हो तो करता हूँ फिर। बे तेरी आले चीनो क्यों नहीं दिख रही मेरे को?
हाले चाहिए ना, मैं डाल नहीं रखी शायद।
If you
हाँ
are
तो डाल देना, अब तो 12, अबे है तेरी 24 में दिखा रही है वीप में। मुबड़ी आले चीनो थू।
अरे एक मिनट, जगह बढ़ा दी इन लोग ने।
हाँ बढ़ा दी, 12 12 कर दिए।
मुझे नहीं पता था।
मेरा देख ले, मेरी
हाले
आले चीनो ही
चिनो।
सबसे बेस्ट है, टॉप 16 में है वो।
हाले चिनो कौन सी
फिर
कैरेक्टर है, मैं भूल गया।
अबे मीव, बाकी सब तेरा बढ़िया है।
कौन सी हाले चिनो, मेरे को याद नहीं।
अबे नीव बे फादर, फटुई बे फटुई। हाँ वो है तेरे में, है पहले से। ये मेरे को डाल दे, फिर चिनियान डाल दे तेरी।
और क्या डालूं?
यही मेरे को, ये मेरे को। और हुटाओ डाल दे तेरी लास्ट वन। सेव सेटिंग्स। अबे तेरा एक 10 तक खत्म हो गया, नाइस बे। मेरा तो 7 तक ही हो रहा
मैंने तो कर लिया।
है। अब इस मेरे तेरे तेरे जितना ही है, 33 स्टार्स।
इस बार का अभी जो है ना जियो के लिए होना है। मेरे पास जियो कैरेक्टर है नहीं। तेरे पास होते हैं तो उससे नहीं हो रहा।
अरे मेरे सारे कैरेक्टर अच्छे देंगे ना, 3 कॉम्स।
क्या गुंडा बनेगा रे तू?
अबे तूने ये अभी तक किया ही नहीं क्या पूरा स्टोरी क्वेस्ट?
वही तो कर रहा हूँ।
मैंने सब कर दिया, इसलिए मेरा 100 हो गया।
मैं स्ट्रीम के लिए कर रहा था, लेकिन कुछ ना कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो रही थी बीच में। अभी भी स्ट्रीम कर रहा था,
अच्छा।
50 मिनट की स्ट्रीम
हम्म,
हुई, उसमें वोल्टेज ने दिमाग खराब कर दिया। अचानक से सब वो बंद हो गया। फिर आके
अच्छा।
कल तो नेट और लाइट यही दिमाग खराब कर रही है। बारिश हो रही थी इतनी।
हम्म,
मैं सोचा उसमें करूँगा, क्या बोलते हैं, स्ट्रीम में।
ए नाइस बे, इसका C2 बहुत बढ़िया है, मैंने सुना है।
And there are opponent within the which may kind of feel
20% डैमेज बोनस देता है, देख।
gain 20% damage bonus. Second, duration and
बढ़िया मिल गया तेरे
call
को।
longer.
इसका देखा तो स्टैट्स दिखा, तो स्टैट्स कैसा है?
हमारी
किनारे का। डिटेल्स 72 भाई, बढ़िया है। क्रिट डैमेज कहाँ से मिल रहा है इसको इतना सारा? अच्छा, क्रिट रेट इधर से। क्रिट डैमेज, नाइस। अबे वाह भाई वाह।
ये बकवास है।
अच्छा है भाई, क्या बकवास है, इतना तो अच्छा है तेरे।
एनर्जी रिचार्ज है, लेकिन बाकी क्रेडिट में क्रेडिट बेकार।
ये भी अच्छा है, बहुत अच्छा।
ईएम क्रेडिट क्रेडिट। तीन मेन चीजें चाहिए थी, वो तीनों इसमें।
वही ना, मेरा बिल्ड देखना, मैंने शायद शो किया होगा।
पता है
The
कितना जाता है?
secrets of the mechanical art
40 C1 पे जाता है ये।
to profane.
40,000 जाता है?
हाँ।
अच्छा, मैं नीचे हूँगा। 59। ये रहा नाव्या। नहीं है छोड़। मेरा अल्बेडो देख, तो अल्बेडो उसका साला बहुत बढ़ा दिया है। डिफेंस देख, 27 में कर दिया इसने। 29 जा रहा था, बट मैंने हटा दिया एक चीज।
भैंस की आँख।
भाई बिना कुछ किए ये 12-12 हजार का सपोर्ट देता है हर बार, 12-13, 12-13।
ये क्या कैरेक्टर से लगा रखे है? ये रट्टी है।
क्या बोलना मत भाई, टॉप 17 में है मेरी।
टॉप 70 में तो क्या वो रट्टी कैरेक्टर है वो।
बढ़िया मारती है,
चलिए।
15-15 हजार अल्टीमेट। और ये तो नॉर्मल अटैक वो 71,000 या ऐसा जाता है उसका, नहीं उगता। 1 लाख 2 लाख भी जाता है कभी कभी।
वो मेरा भी जाता है।
बट तूने तो वो अल्ट बिल्ड किया था।
नहीं।
मेरा ये भी बहुत बढ़िया है।
इससे
इसका
कितना
मेरे
जाता
को
है?
ये 70,000 जाता है मैक्स, 70 to 60 मैक्स का है इतना आज तक। नहीं, 55 तो एवरेज होता है। इसका वेपन
चलो।
बढ़ाना है मेरे को।
Silly.
ये मिला है, बट अपग्रेड नहीं किया मैंने।
जेट से दे रखा है इसको।
ये ठीक ठाक है।
ये क्यों बोल गया था तूने टट्टी सा?
बढ़िया है वो।
तेरे को बेकार कैरेक्टर की बढ़िया लगता है? इसको हर कोई गाली देता है, तू बढ़िया है।
To convey in a few
क्या हुआ?
simple words.
उस कैरेक्टर को हर कोई गाली देता है, तू कह रहा बढ़िया है।
भाई अच्छा है कैरेक्टर यार, बुरा नहीं है। मैंने निकाला है, मैं यूज करता हूँ इसलिए बताता हूँ, इतना भी खराब नहीं है। इलेक्ट्रो कैरेक्टर मुझे मजा आता है यूज करने में सब। कोई नहीं, स्ट्रीम बंद कर दे, ये तो अभी बहुत लंबा चलेगा इसका। मान
ये क्या डांस ही करते रहते हैं क्या हर जगह देखो?
Whoa, this place is packed already.
कच्ची ने कहा गई है।
Of
कचीना को
course.
बचाने जाओगे
No
तुम?
one's gonna miss out on the chance to welcome our heroes back from battle. It's their moment of
कच्ची ने
glory.
को कौन पकड़ के ले गया?
Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's
तो
never
देखना
had this
पूरा,
many eyes on her
मैं
before.
पूरी स्टोरी बता दूंगा, नहीं मजा आएगा।
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who likes.
Looks like I'm just in time.
Kanich, you're here.
Yeah, a commission.
Yeah, it's all taken care of.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
That's right. Someone will. Come on, let's find a spot with a. Let's go somewhere.
मान सू कहीं गया आज?
Warriors of
पकड़ा
Netland,
गया वो।
heed the call of life. We are the inheritors of
बुढ़ा कौन है?
memory and legend. Those who grew
क्या बोल रहा है
alongside
मैट्रिक्स?
sun and
ये
wind.
बुढ़ा कहाँ से आ गया?
Those who
हाँ वो
forged
तो
our own
देखना, शांति से
destiny
स्टोरी देख,
and
बहुत मजा
future.
आएगा। चीर फाड़ के।
That is
स्ट्रीम करते
Netland's
हाँ,
हैं
YouTube
वीडियो
पे।
देखने
fire,
का क्या मतलब?
the lifeblood
हाँ,
of
तो
our
YouTube।
nation.
हाँ નાઈસ કરાકા એટલે તમને લોકોને પેલા એ શું કીધું એટલે કે આવી જશે એમ ટાઈમ પર ટાઈમ તો થઈ ગયો ને લે ને
ये क्या म्यूजिक चल रहा है? मैंने म्यूजिक बंद कर रखा है क्या? आवाज क्यों नहीं आ रही कुछ?
पता नहीं भाई।
ये लोग छाती में हाथ रखे हुए, कोई आवाज नहीं आ रही है। What the fuck, dude?
हाँ बोलना।
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or
Yes.
locate her ancient name.
What?
What does that even mean?
Usually, once the ode is complete, the pyro archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames.
What's going on? This has never happened before.
Well, I think it's pretty
क्या
obvious.
क्यों लिया?
Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss didn't win after all. Think about it. The Ode rekindles all...
Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to...
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina beat you in the pilgrimage!
Pathetic. The both of you.
Your wild guesses
तो
are
बीजीएमआई में
misplaced.
ज्यादा आ गए इसलिए
We
वीडियो में
completed our
कुछ ध्यान ही
mission.
नहीं दे रही।
Maybe you did. But who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Maybe she got scared and ran off. Why would the YUB recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
How dare you insult a hero of Natlan like that? Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss. She doesn't deserve to be subjected to your vile rumors when she's not even here to defend herself.
Calm down, Mulan.
आरती उतारे ना तब
There's
ऐसे
no
ऐसे
point
मोबाइल
arguing
घुमाना
with the
उसको।
likes of them.
I can't just sit here and
कौन
let
भी
them
फटेगा?
slander her like that.
To insult a hero of Natlan, the person actually has to be a hero.
You...
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really at fault here? Or the great Pyro Archon. Why would the rules of our nation suddenly stop working?
That's true. If she wasn't revived, it must mean she failed to achieve victory. Maybe the Wyab interpret victory in different ways?
अरे पण
I mean,
म्यूट मार
that
इन
girl
गया
didn't
उसे
look all
देखने
that strong to me.
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's
No! She's been waiting for this moment for no matter how daunting this. We don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this.
Fine. We'll find out what happens soon enough.
That's enough. There is no doubt about
अच्छा
today's
ऐसा
victory, or Kachina's part in it. She is a hero worthy of our admiration and celebration. However, the failure of today's ceremony is undeniable. Kachina has not been rekindled, and I offer you all my deepest apologies as I continue to investigate this matter. To prevent further casualties, I have decided to suspend the pilgrimage until this matter is resolved.
अबे अपना तू नया वो बोल रहा है
No
डी का
one
सरा
is
है वो
all-knowing. No one is infallible, not even myself. But doubt is a means by which we seek the truth, not a weapon.
I didn't mean...
If there are things you wish to clarify, then ask me directly. Doubt my answer if you wish. But
उसको
now's
गाली
your
पड़ रही होगी
chance.
भाई
You have concerns? State them.
No, of course not.
Even though I have said nothing to change your mind, then it would seem the truth never mattered to you at all.
That guy doesn't even have the courage to answer the Pyro Archon's question. So much for all that glory talk
अबे जो ज्वाइन
earlier.
होते हैं ना तो उसका चैनल बन
I have a
जाता है ऐसा
question,
होता है
Archon.
मैं ज्वाइन होऊंगा ना तो
My
मेरा भी
friend
चैनल बनेगा
Kachina. Do you have any idea where she is? It's extremely important to me.
डिस्कॉर्ड है भाई
I know you said you were investigating
मन
the
जैसे लोग
situation,
पैसे देते हैं और हम
but I'm
लोग यूज
sorry, that's
करते
not
हैं
enough.
I've already
That
shared
is-
everything I know. If you want to
नाइट्रो
learn
के
the
पैसे
truth
देते हैं
and
ना
rescue
मेरे
your friends sooner, you should join the investigation. So, what do you say?
Of course I'll join.
In that case, come see me in the speaker's chamber.
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, traveler? Rest assured, everyone. Once again, I apologize.
Did she?
I believe she did. Let's go.
भाई वो बंदा है ना सदमे में है सदमे
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. Kachina is undoubtedly a hero of Natlan. There's been unrest in the Night Kingdom, but I don't know what's... Until we find...
And that means Kachina won't be able to come back?
That's correct.
How long will that take?
चल जाते हैं हाँ
Kachina always
मैं मंडे
dreamed.
नहीं आ
She
रहा
wasn't afraid whenever we
Monday,
sat down
Tuesday.
together, exhausted from training. She would always
मेरे
hum the
को
ode of... She was
वीजा के
supposed
लिए
to come
जाना
back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her and share her... We supported her, sit peacefully and...
That's not...
It's all right. Believe me, I
कल
want
ज़्यादा
to please
अटेंडेंस मिलती है ना
hear what
इसलिए
I
कल
have to say. Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the Abyss has found a new means of
Call of
undermining
Duty.
the rules of
You mean...
the Sacred Flame. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage
भाई
and
आईडी
but
आईडी
if we
पास
stop
होए
altogether, the Sacred Flame will only grow weaker. The
व्हाट्सएप पर
Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy we saw with the people of the Springs will only be the first of many.
अपन आपरुत
If we compare the two... Sorry, the raw truth can be...
But what would you...
No.
You're saying it doesn't matter whether I suspend the pilgrimage. The consequences will be equally painful.
छोड़ दें उतने आत्मों
Yes.
के लिए
What happened to Kachina breaks my heart. But I couldn't bring myself to sacrifice other people for her sake.
And that is the crux of the problem. It's not simply a matter of choosing the lesser of two evils. Either way, there will be people who suffer. And the end result will be the same. Belief in the pilgrimage will waver. Once doubt has crept in, the people will no longer unite in battle against the
मैंने
Abyss.
लक्ष्य है
And that is exactly what the Abyss wants. Their ultimate goal isn't to break the rules that make the Ode of Resurrection work. It's to destroy the people's faith in them. To prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else, we need to suspend the pilgrimage. So that is my current plan. And in the meantime, I've made efforts to strengthen each tribe's defenses. Then, we have to find another way of strengthening the sacred flame to keep the abyss at bay. This won't be easy. I'll need time to figure out the best approach. I understand your anger, Mualani, but I hope that provided some clarity, at least.
क्या?
Wow. Hyman thought things were gonna get heated for a second, but the Pyro Archon took the time to explain everything so patiently.
I owe you an apology, Archon. I let myself get carried away earlier, and I'm sorry. You're right. We need to focus on finding solutions.
We could always hold the pilgrimage without sending a team to fight in the Nightwind Wars.
BR call any
That way,
अंदर
we would still be able to fuel the sacred flame.
button आवे ना मजा.
I've considered that, but the two events have nearly always been linked. Without the chance to fight the abyss, pilgrimage rankings lose their prestige, and competitor numbers will drop. With fewer participants, the amount of contending fire produced will decrease, and the vicious cycle will continue indefinitely.
So, essentially, the Abyss is taking Kachina hostage.
You've learned about the concept of ley lines during your travels, yes? The Night Kingdom is something similar. Staying there for a short period of time shouldn't have an effect on the person. Your sense of self will be... Imagine pouring a cup of water into a rushing river. You can try to scoop up another cup, but there's no chance it will be the same water you had before. I won't sugarcoat it.
Just like you said, Ark, you can focus all your efforts on dealing with the sacred flame.
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her.
Kachina's waiting for us to rest.
I failed to protect her during our campaign.
उसमें जाएगा फिर
What do you think?
Understood.
देख
Then I'll
तू
support you. The
आ गया ना
Masters of the
इधर हम
Nightwind
लोग हैं
have a
नीचे
technique that... If we can find Kachina's, then comes the hard part. You need to visit the night.
But isn't the night...
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way to go there in person. However, know that the Night Kingdom will attempt to repel you.
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss.
Seat Lolly of the Masters of the Nightwind once... It was originally used as a ceremonial artifact.
That was the artifact I delivered.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are unnecessary. Besides, you're the ones helping me. I can only focus on one thing at a time, after all.
Archon.
अरे उसका last scene देखना
Traveler, I
Archon
certainly
quest का
didn't expect
बहुत
the
बढ़िया
first... I've heard all about your Why? Is that not
खत्म
what
हो जाए ना
happened in
तब
the other nations you visited?
जब Archon quest खत्म होने होगा ना
That's
तब
more
देखना
like it. Perhaps even more. Ideally...
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded. It embodies fond memories and my strength of will.
I didn't think... If things
नहीं
were
हटा
different, the two of us could... But don't...
अब आएगी
You said you didn't want to jeopardize...
You're right. The gradual corrosion as things stand.
हाँ आधा घंटे में हो जाएगा
The Abyss has brought catastrophe. We can't know. But if I said nothing at all... it would...
Another simple choice.
I have never subscribed. Let's go.
elf जैसे है ना वो एनिमो है
Yes.
वो भी
Come with
बढ़िया
me.
आएगी वो जाना चाहिए भाई नहीं हुआ तो तुम मर जाना
वाइफू आ रही हैं क्या कर रहे हैं
The sacred flame. So
मर
until
जाना
I...
ऐसा तो बोला
Don't let desperate... Those chosen all we can do.
Even so.
I
कौन क्या
possess
बाय
great
नहीं करना
strength. But I'm not above my people. This is part of my
चारों को
duty.
चारों को वाइफू चाहिए
अबे देख वेल हाँ पता है
Archon, it's the Fatui!
अच्छा नाइस
आर्कॉन से लड़ाई नाइस
तेरी सोसाइटी में रहता है वो तेरी सोसाइटी में रहता है
The
वो
Archon of Natland.
वाह भाई
A force to be reckoned with. The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled,
भाई सबको low level मत समझ, मेरे जैसे भी होते हैं हाँ.
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
in times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us. Let our blades do the talking!
भाई
अपना विंसेंजो कहाँ चला गया? विंसेंजो कहाँ गया? Fuck yeah.
Masters of the Night Wind. Send word. The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Are you all right, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui Harbingers.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat. If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened 5 centuries ago?
Yeah. And how much does he know about Natlan?
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals. The only purpose that unites them is collecting the Gnosis. But I'm sure the captain has his own reasons for being here as well.
Whatever his motive, we should shift our focus to the Fatui. If they attack again, and we're not prepared, we're done for.
No, we're running out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back and weaken him for the time being. Besides, I'm sure you noticed, the power that came to his rescue just now came from the Masters of the Night Wind.
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. This could prove to be a very valuable turn of events. When we exchanged final blows, I sensed an unusual presence within him. I'll need to investigate further. Kanich, go to the Masters of the Night Wind and look into who could have aided the captain. Speak to Sitlali. She should know.
Of course, I'll head out right now. Do you still intend to
Yes, but fear not. Natlan's strength has never rested solely in its archon. Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision now.
Is everything okay, Archon?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair into flames. Too late now. I just hope the others have a safe journey.
What's happening at the stadium? Did something explode?
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power. She must be fighting a formidable opponent.
Should we go back and check what's going on?
Have faith in the Archon. She wouldn't lose in a one-on-one confrontation.
Once we find Kachina's ancient name.
Okay.
Yeah! Skyward!
That's Wyna, the tribal chief. Let's head over to him.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again, Wyna. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries, so I'll...
Whoa, hold on a second. At least tell me why you need it first.
My friend Kachina is trapped within the Night Kingdom.
Rescue her? From the Night Kingdom?
That's right.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. The nature of battle is unpredictable.
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief.
I thought you might say...
Is something wrong? Life isn't complete without taking...
If you're that determined...
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back. But aren't you from the Flower Feather Clan, Chaska?
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper, so she's famous throughout the tribes. Her younger sister,
Oh, you have a younger sister?
Yes, I'll introduce you to her sometime. But let's get back to business.
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is like a river flowing with... In that sense...
We couldn't do that.
With a little practice, I'm sure you could.
Who?
Vichama. He's got a keen eye and a...
Vichama?
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. Where can we find...
Ever since Malco.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Someone admiring the scenery from the cliff. Hello there, are you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something?
आवाज बिल्कुल मैच नहीं करती.
What? You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? How is that even possible? No, if you really think about it, anything's possible in that kind of place. But that would mean...
Are you okay? You don't look so good.
Everything's fine. After I help you find Kachina's ancient name, I want to...
Your friend? Oh, what?
Yes.
That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Then we're agreed. I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal pylon. Both connect the Night Kingdom to the living world. Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood.
Wow, you got all that just from...
I just picked up on the basics, really. I'll go find an open area.
We'll go right away.
First...
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name?
By creating something tangible in our world, like...
Oh, I see.
Right. Normally, you can only...
Gotcha!
All right, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done. Oh, and you can...
What do you think, Chaska?
There's no need.
I appreciate it. Anyway, it'll take some time to set up...
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more insight than you, Paimon. Hang on, Kachina. Hello.
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. Oh,
the whole
deal.
Wait.
What, you want me to...
Oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. All right.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the...
Excuse me, do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Relax. Everything...
I know, it's just Kachina always...
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady.
Perfect! Thank you.
If you hadn't... Here you go. How's he doing?
Do you know what happened?
I heard about it in passing. Melko, 5 years, but on the...
Then what happened?
The team of Vichama, it's just... Vichama went into a deep depression after that. He blames him. Oh, I've tried the abyss. Anyway.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Scatter!
Did you get everything?
Yep, it's all...
I've made all... As agreed, I'll help you find... Go ahead. After Malcolm, if I had... I've always...
But the pyro...
There might not be much hope. All right. Let's get to it. Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle.
Look at that golden thing. It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer.
Take it easy.
Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
Here comes the catch.
Yeah! Skyward!
Yeah!
Whoa, monsters incoming! Watch out, everyone!
Busted. Gray clouds converge. Witness my rise. Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long. We're getting close.
Vichama!
Quick, take it! I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Something's not right.
The abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
I should have died 5. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there. Thank you.
Whoa, watch out! The power of the abyss is strong.
This power.
Hanging in there?
Malco. No! Why can't I find him? Why?
We can't wait any longer. Pull him away from the stone, Mualani.
I already tried, but the power of the abyss has him in a chokehold. It's like he's tied to the stone with an invisible rope.
In that case, we have no choice. I'm sorry, Seat Lolly. Get back!
Chaska, wait!
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked...
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion.
Give us a heads up next time, will you?
I thought I said to get back.
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poop.
Okay.
At least Kachina's ancient... Vichama!
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malco. Once your ancient name disappears, there's no coming back. And now...
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough.
Huh? What's that in your hands, Vichama?
Huh? This is...
Hey, not enough to swing a sword. I never thought. Guess I have something. Pisak, maybe you're right. Vichama, don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Was that?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Of course. See, but... it also brings with...
A deeper pain.
Malco was always the type to put on a brave face. For all the...
Vichama!
I'm fine. When you asked for but once allowed to fester, guilt strips us of our most valuable qualities as warriors. In that sense, we might... if I could do it all over that way, there are critical... That's something...
Thank you, I promised I would...
That's good to hear.
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body, A portion will fuse itself to your internal organs. Even thanks to him, though, you were only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing and controlling your emotions should help you. Just speaking from experience.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina. Oh,
Koichi,
I think you know.
honestly, they're back.
Koichi?
Don't play dumb with your own sister. You know exactly why I'm here. My apologies, everyone. I just need to borrow Chaska for a few...
I'll be just a moment.
Who is that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. Although the two aren't actually related by blood, it's kind of a long story. It's not really my story to tell. She was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child, and abandoned in the wild as that strength of will pushed her to survive.
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine that.
Well,
I remember those. Eventually, she found. It sounds like she's still.
that's...
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the Night King.
I'm all for your adventure. Still.
All right, it's just the two of us.
I don't have anything to say. You don't have to approve, but you should know I only do what's necessary.
That attitude is exactly the problem. It's like you don't care. You try to sneak off to the night.
Well...
Again with the We agreed, didn't we? There are 4 levels of danger. If it's not something urgent, you can only engage in level 2 danger and below. You can only go up to level 3 if a situation is so dire there's absolutely no alternative. But a trip to the Night Kingdom? If that's not a level 4, I don't know what is. And you were just going to sneak into the place without saying anything.
What do you mean, sneak into the place? I always planned on walking in.
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you? He promised me he'd stop you from doing anything dangerous. Oh, it's like he didn't even try.
You feel like he went back on his word. What if I told you my mind was made up, and there was nothing he could have done? Not even by force.
Oh, I knew it! So he did try to say something, but you didn't listen.
This is important. If you were in my shoes, you'd make the same decision.
You don't know that? I'm a doctor, and I handle logistics. If you're going to waltz into a dangerous situation where you could lose control at any moment, it's my duty to say something.
All right, whatever. Anything else?
What do you mean, anything else? Why don't you reflect on what you've done and promise me you'll stay put?
Time out. Is this one of our normal arguments or a serious one?
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Then... you need to know something. What happened to Kachina was partially my fault. I can't leave...
But the person you become when you lose control,
That's a different issue.
I've also...
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat.
Koichi!
So...
Then support me.
So...
अब गेम में भी सुननी पड़ेगी इसका सुनिए भाई
You two are something else.
Something you wanted to say?
बोल रहा हूँ
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
धीमे बोल रहा हूँ
Really?
अब ठीक है
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way, down to the very tone of voice. It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this. Try to spend a little more time with your sister. You're tough kids. That doesn't mean you have to go it alone.
Thank you.
Anytime. All right. If you're done with the Spirit Speaker Stone, you might as well hand it over. According to Kinich, it's an important ceremonial artifact, so it'd be safer to keep it with me.
ऐसे ही
About that...
If only Tone Gift Bard was here.
might be in a few more pieces than you remember.
Huh?
तू साले पहले खेला है नहीं नूबड़े
I see. Sounds like it was an urgent situation. Still, stay safe out there in the night.
We're back! We found Kachina's ancient name!
Well, it's fairly complicated. Let me give you the condensed version.
The Fatui again?
But what if the Fatui finds out you've lost your power?
That's why it has to be our little secret. Look, I wish I could still.
I can also step in on the Pyro Archon's behalf. There's a...
There's no need to be so modest,
Archon,
You have nothing to be... Well, now that we have Kachina's ancient name, let's go track her down.
ये क्या कूड़ा घर है बे
What is this place? Hey, isn't that Atea's talisman?
Good eye. This is where I store all the very...
Whoa.
It looks like there are items from every tribe.
I suppose you could think of it as a hobby of sorts, and physical items do a far better job. Now, I still have some preparations to make for the ceremony. If you're curious about an item, I'm more than...
Alright, we'll have a look. There are so many...
No. Yamaya, the tools you see, the contents of...
Ooh,
grape juice.
Huh?
It's quite tasty, although...
This is Atea...
I'm sure you're familiar with this one already. Atea was rarely... The powder still needs some time to settle. Well...
Yeah, if he does every...
That's right. The item, they demonstrate the true shape of time.
The shape of...
Most people perceive time as a linear concept, almost like a straight line that can only move forward. We cannot change the past or... But there's also a different theory, one that I believe
गेम की
to be
आवाज ज़्यादा
closer
धीमी
to
तो
the
नहीं है
truth. Namely, that the past, present, and future all exist at once.
At once? Paimon's not sure she understands.
Let's say your journey ended right now. Thinking back on your experience exactly, even take out a portion of that journey, and you would likely make very different decisions. The future of humanity excels at living in the present, but too often we forget the past and neglect the future. While the pilgrimage, and then only by uniting the people of Natlan across to come up with such a set of rules. The first Pyro Archon must have possessed a level of insight. That's correct. Namely, a framework through which ordinary people can ascend to Archonhood. By holding the pilgrimage, we're able to determine the strongest among us. And when that person ascends to... In addition, the sacred flame will grant them significant knowledge and memory of this land. After all, that's how I came to know everything I just told you.
So, it all comes down to the power of the Divine Throne and the rules. Wait, is that a family portrait?
Yes, that's my mother, father, younger sister, and the little saurians we raised. I turned a piece of my dad's leather armor into a canvas and commissioned a famous artist to paint our likeness.
Your sister is so cute! It looks like the two of you are really close. Paimon was having a hard time thinking of an archon as an ordinary person, but seeing this portrait, it kind of makes sense now. It really doesn't look like there was anything special about you before. Oh, wait, is Paimon allowed to say that?
A little late for that question, don't you think?
Sorry! Paimon's so sorry! Paimon's mouth works faster than her brain sometimes!
It's all right. I'd never get upset over something like that. No matter what others may say, my past is a precious part of my identity. I'm forever proud of the life I used to lead. Becoming the Archon doesn't mean you sever ties with your family. The position just comes with a lot. My father made the most delicious stew, so my sister would often bring me a large pot of his cooking, and we would sit on a blanket and eat it together. One time, we didn't close the door securely, and the saurians we were raising ran into the room and knocked over the entire pot. My sister immediately burst into tears. The two troublemakers were going for the meat, but when they saw my sister's distress, they froze on the spot. I still remember the way they laid there, sulking like a pair of children, even after making such a mess. It was frustrating, but in the end, all I could do was comfort my sister and move on.
Wow.
Isn't that what being a family is all about? I think about that story a lot, actually. As the Archon, I made a vow to defend this nation, and experiences like that, they remind me exactly what I'm trying to protect.
Well, what happened after that? This portrait looks pretty old. Your sister must be all grown up by now, right?
I believe she ended up working as an architect and artist. She built many houses and crafted many beautiful... Anyway, place the ancient name up there, and then we'll begin.
कितना बब्बा करेंगे एक्शन दो ना बे देखिए वो कट सीन बढ़िया था
Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, so too shall our stories remain eternal. Ancient name, take us to your fated bearer.
Am I hallucinating again? Kachina, are you okay? Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I? It's okay, Kachina. It's just us. We're trying to find a way to bring you back. Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Wyab is being affected by the Abyss. I was waiting for the Wyab to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in and it almost killed me. The Wyab saved me, even though its power is weakening, so I've been hiding from the monsters while trying to find a way to help. The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though.
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of your sanity. All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us. We'll be there shortly.
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've had the chance to talk to you guys. You don't need to worry about me. I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind. I'll find a way back. You're always like this, Kachina. I don't know what lies the Abyss has... You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars. a hero of Natlan. All you need to do is wait for us to rescue you. All you need to do is place your... No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind.
Yeah, we're so close.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. You have to this entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind.
I know.
All right. Then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. She's very experienced in dealing with abyssal corruption. That face you just made. Don't tell...
No, I just...
I'll go with them too, Archon. Thank you so much.
Now that I've lost Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but...
That won't...
I hope not.
चलो अब जो भी करना है कल करेंगे आज के लिए बहुत हो गई अब क्या भाई और नहीं खेलना